won't be successful.
It was a moving moment between Governor Phil Murphy and a Union City high school student, as the governor was in Union City yesterday for a town hall to present his blueprint for the middle class.
Love this guy. Let me tell you 4 things about this budget, the so-called blueprint for the middle class. 4 quick items. It's built on 4 pillars, if you will. Number 1, we have to prove to you all that we know how to run this state and save money. So we work with our union brothers and sisters, and we found savings of $1.1 billion. And by the way, that wasn't we're taking away good coverage from our public sector employees. It wasn't that we're making them pay more so we can pay less. No, we protected what they're paying. We protected their health care coverage, but we've found ways to make it more efficient. So the second pillar is we have to show fiscal responsibility. So we presented last year a big surplus in our budget, this year an even bigger one. So we can, I'm not sure we're going to start seeing ourselves being upgraded anytime soon, but we have to draw a line under that and say, you know what, enough of the borrowing from tomorrow to pay for today. The third one is the big one. The third one is an all-in investment in the middle class in this state. We began that last year. Almost, as I said, almost every step we take is informed by that notion that we are all in for the middle class. So this is, for instance, in this blueprint, in this budget, over $200 million more than even last year, which was $350 million more than the year before into K through 12 public education. It is more money to continue the expansion of pre-K education throughout the state. It is more money with the objective ultimately to make community college, first and foremost for the folks who have the most need, free of charge for everybody in this state. So investing in education, making it more accessible from pre-K all the way up through higher education, and maintaining the quality is a huge part of our investment in the middle class. And then the fourth pillar. So the first pillar is save some money. Second one is be fiscally strong. The third one is the all-in investment in the middle class. The fourth one is tax fairness. Number 1, if you're a company and you refuse to give your employees a health care plan, and you've got 50 or more of your employees that are on Medicaid as a result, meaning that the state and the federal government are paying for their health care, we're going to ask you to pay a fee. $150. That company has to pay $150 per person who's on Medicaid to help us share that burden. Is that only fair? Secondly, as part of that third pillar, all-in investment in the middle class, I have to say this is a huge investment in trying to crack the back of the scourge of the opioid addiction. One of the tax fairness steps that we're taking is if you're an opioid manufacturer or distributor, we're going to ask you to pay a small per pill tax to help us fund the programs we need to beat back the opioid scourge. Does that sound all right? And then lastly, I think if we're going to, particularly given the really good run that folks had here under the last administration, and the extraordinary tax cuts that wealthy individuals have gotten under the Trump administration and still getting, I think it is only fair that we ask the wealthiest among us, literally millionaires, to pay a little bit more and pay their fair share of tax.
Mark Bucinich in Union City for Hudson County View, the eye of the community.